Hi, today we are talking about how e-waste can be bad to the earth, but also solving this problem. And also how computers are bad to the earth, but also solving this problem. My name is Sangwon Lee,
And my name is Robbie Villarica,
and
and
this
this
is
is
our
our
presentation.
presentation. The resource is computers. People use computers for work, school, and recreation. People want computers because they need a work tool, want to play computer games, or, in most cases, show off to their friends.
Computers are made from more than 1,000 different materials. Then it goes to workers in factories for them to assemble. Then the computers go to stores where they are being sold. When the computers are sold to people who buy the computers, they use the computers. Then when the person wants to get a new gadget, or their computer breaks down, they just throw it away.
Only 2% of Apple's carbon footprint is caused by its facilities, and the 98% is from the manufacturing, transportation, use, and recycling. Apple is trying to reduce the packaging, more eco-friendly production system, which means that since the packaging is smaller, you can fit more into a container. When Apple's revenue growth grew 74%, its carbon footprint grew only 57%.
Production and disposal of computers impact some food chains because of air pollution from burning computers and making computers. If the air is polluted, then there will be no clean air for people or animals to breathe, or some animals and humans might even die or move to other places for food or habitat. Sometimes habitat loss is also a reason for food chains breaking down. For example, um, like if the trees get overlogged, then the primary consumers won't have a shelter. Then it would get easily eaten by the secondary producer. Then the head of the food chain would eat it, and so everything will decrease and will break down.
A more sustainable way to get the materials to make our electronics is by recycling. Also, you shouldn't use anything like BFRs, PVCs, or toxic chemicals that make computers or other electronics. Another way to do this is make the electronics last as long as possible. This way, you'll need less materials to make less electronics, which means you won't need to make electronics as much.
Countries should have take-back laws such as USA, so the developing countries can be influenced and they will have take-back laws too. Then people will start making electronics designed to last.
Did you know that when you recycle your computer, it gets sent away to a developing country overseas? People there break down your computer for valuable metals and your hard drives. People can access your personal information from those. Anything you put in your computer, no matter where it's hidden, they can find it.
Other thinner products which use less packaging and less materials, so carbon emission from those products can reduce. Since there is less carbon emission, there will be more cleaner air for animals to breathe and more cleaner food for the animals to eat. Then the animals would live longer.
If there is less carbon emission, then it would significantly reduce the impact on a specific food chain because there will be more clean air to breathe and the animals will have better food to eat. Also, humans would be able to enjoy their green electronics without getting toxins in their bodies.
Apple has been designing thinner, faster, lighter products with less carbon emission. For example, the 2007 Apple TV compared to the 2011 Apple TV has reduced 90% less carbon emission. Also, 2007 Mac Mini compared to the 2011 Mac Mini has reduced 52%.
I think you should pick the greener products when picking out a computer. To find out if the product is good or not, research on it and pick the more eco-friendly computer. Some people want to feel good about themselves by buying new things and don't care what they buy. We can reduce the number of waste and greenhouse gas emissions by reducing the package size. For example, Apple reduced their iPhone packaging by 42% since the original iPhone. That means that Apple could fit 80% more iPhones into airplane containers, which means they save one 747 flight.
Sustainable economic development is important because if there is no sustainability with the workers, they might quit. When there are no more workers left, the electronics can't be made. If the working conditions are sustainable, it would be good for the workers and the bosses too.